What's up, guys? This is Bass Brawler, and I'm doing a voiceover right now. So, again, or not again, but for the first thing I have to say is I apologize for having to do this. But the thing is, my audio in Minecraft was a lot louder than my audio, like, for the in-game sounds. So for now, I'm just going to do this weird little voiceover, like a commentary sort of thing. And yeah, so just a little heads up, for about 75% of the video, I'm just walking around killing mobs. So if you're not really interested in seeing that or whatever, you can, like, if you have YouTube Red, you could just, like, listen to this or whatever you want to do. But I'm just going to talk about what I was talking about in the video, because I didn't really go into that much detail about it, and I wasn't really thinking about it. But because I don't have to focus on actual gameplay, it's actually a lot easier for me to just talk about it, as opposed to, like, thinking about that and then the game at the same time. So, to start off, what I said at the beginning was, like, I deleted AC Identity, so I can make videos, longer videos now. That's all you pretty much need to know about that, but again, let's just move on. I was talking about how Rice from my personal manga, like, and why I created him the way he is, and why he acts the way he does, so you can understand the character a bit more, as well as Mirror. So the thing is about Rice and Mirror is Rice reflects my personal taste, and what I mean by that is he reflects the things I'm interested in, such as, well, not fighting. I'm not really interested in fighting that much, but you know, the way he does things is, like, not the way he does things, but the way I am interested in the things I'm interested in. That is weird. I don't know how to explain it, but he likes art. He likes fighting games, and he's also very, when the way Rice thinks about things, similar to the way I think about things, is also another big thing about his character is that, come on, I was talking about this in the video, but Rice likes to fight. Like, he's like Goku, but he's a bit more intelligent and human, because he likes fighting, unlike Gohan, but at the same time, he doesn't just fight because he's in danger. He fights because that's what he likes doing, that's the way he was raised. You could say that Tenji was a bad father figure for him, or whatever you want, but that's how he was raised. He was raised to fight, and he was raised to care about those who are weak and in need of a savior. So, yeah, that's the thing about Rice. The thing about Mirror, or Mirror's difference, is Mirror, he reflects, get it, Mirror reflects. He reflects the inside emotions that I feel personally. Such as a Mirror, if someone steals something from Mirror, Mirror will immediately, like, think about that person. He'll be like, oh, he's just stealing things. Like, he's, he doesn't care about, he doesn't respect people. That's how Mirror is, and that's how I am in real life. If someone does something that I don't think is respectable or honorable, I will just completely ignore them. Like, most people, this is an assumption, by the way, this is how I view things, okay? So, I'm not sure about this completely, but the way I see it is, if someone stole something of yours, you try to get it back, okay? But the thing about me is I'm afraid of hurting that person's feelings. Same with Mirror. So what Mirror would do is, Mirror would go look, or not look for the item. He would just think of that person. He wouldn't even go, like, care about the item. He'd just care about the deed. He'd be like, that person steals, so he's a bad person. That's how I think about things. And it is a very wrong way to think about things. But if it's just your thought and you're not like saying it out loud, you're most likely not going to act upon it. And that is bad in some cases, because if you act bad, or not if you act bad about it, but if you like hold it in for a long time, you will eventually act upon it. But yeah. Also, another thing about Mirror is, in the manga, when he got complimented for like, wow, Mirror, you showed off some great moves there from Rice, Mirror was like, just shut up. That's also what I would do. If someone like compliments me for doing something like mediocre, I guess, or even something great, like if I got all A's on my report card, which let's be fair, never happens, or it used to happen, but times have changed, gotten older, cared less. But aren't we all like that? No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, he would be like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not like that. You know, I don't care about how good something I do is. I just live life. Like, if I do something, that it just happens, okay? That's how Mirror is as well. And another thing I wanted to point out is that Mirror and Rice are like Vegeta and Goku in the sense that they are like two halves of each other, like they're two peas in a pod sometimes. Such as fusion, which I will talk about that later, about Power Level Warrior having fusions. I think that will be really cool. But that might not work out very well, but we'll see. Because if there's a fusion in a game, let's save it for the thing. But anyway, if they fused, they would have a very, what's it called? They'd have a very effective personality. Like, if someone got hurt, they would, like, here's the thing about Rice. Rice would care about that person, but Mirror would as well, but he wouldn't act upon it. And Rice, he would care about that person as well, and he'd be like, are you okay? But he wouldn't know what to do. That's the difference between Rice and Mirror. Mirror doesn't feel like doing anything. And Rice, he doesn't know what to do. That's me, like, in a nutshell. I am both halves of that. When someone is hurt, I don't know what to do, and at the same time, I don't feel like doing anything about it. But I still care for that person, and I still hope that that person, like, gets better, if you get what I'm trying to say here. And yeah, so if they fused, the thing is, like, you may be like, oh, but he just won't care, and he'll be like you, Jared. No, the thing about fusion is if he fused and had both of those emotions, he would know what to do, and at the same time, he would do something about it. Because fusion makes people great. That's just my own little retcon about it, but they use fusion necklaces, by the way. That's my little invention. It's weird, but hey, it revolves around jewelry, Dragon Ball, like when special abilities come into effect. And yeah, I also wanted to talk about some of Rice and Riceette. Let's talk about that real quick. I should have talked about this in the video, but Rice's feelings towards Riceette are very huge. Now, the thing is, Rice doesn't know anything about women, but when he first finds out about women and that they are much different from men, he immediately puts a burden on himself. Like, he sees how they are, you know, they're more mature than men, but less, you know, they're a bit weaker. And I'm sorry if I offend people for that, but I mean physically, like, in total, they're about as as strong as men, but physically, I mean, they are weaker than men. And so the thing is about Rice is he wants to help Ricette become stronger because he wants her to fend for herself. And that's the way that I also see things, is if someone needs help, I just want to like guide them and show them how they can do things on their own without needing my help. And Rice is sort of like that as well. So anyway, guys, I'm going to thank you guys for watching this video. I don't know how long this is going to go on for because I remember that video ended and it was nighttime in the game. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Again, I'm sorry. I just spoke for 11 minutes holding a phone, and this is crazy. I never expected myself to do this, but I need to remind myself next time to like leave the volume, the in-game volume at like 1 bar, or just lower the game volume in general. But again, I cannot thank you guys enough for 75 subscribers. When I first started YouTube in like I think 2012, I believe, like I would have got excited if I got 75 subscribers now. I mean, you may think that, you know, you still aren't as excited or you aren't even excited anymore at all, but I kind of am because it's getting close to a 100 subscribers, and that is a really cool milestone. And I know it's mostly from Power Level Warrior. I'm making Minecraft videos in 2017, but I mean, come on, guys, you have to give me a break. I deleted all my videos. Like, man, that was really bad. Anyway, I ended it off here, so I'm gonna end it off here again, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.